Hello, my name is Jacob Post, and I'm looking to apply to be an application engineer for Nelco Water. I'm here to talk about my skill set and why it would be beneficial for Nelco Water to employ me this coming summer. One of the big things about Nelco that I admire is its dedication to sustainability. For me, I really became interested in sustainability when I was whitewater rafting in West Virginia and really got to look around at nature and appreciate it and realize that I want this to be here for others as well as myself. I grew up in Victor, New York, and quickly became involved in the conservation board there, which is involved with protecting natural resources from sites that are looking to develop where these resources are. By sitting on the conservation board, I encountered many different technologies, including GIS mapping and pictometry, which allow us to look at different sites and examine the area there for any resources or any geological formations that we should keep in mind. Working on the conservation board, I really learned to work with a diverse group of people, some of who didn't necessarily look at sustainability the same way I did. But being part of a team, I learned to look past these differences and really work on the task at hand with them. After graduating from Victor High School, I went to the University of Rochester, where I currently am a senior chemical engineering student. And going in, I really was interested in alternative energies, which really went along with my goal of sustainability as a minor. One program that I became involved with my freshman year of college was the EcoRep program, which looked at sustainability on campus and how to better students' understanding of different topics related to sustainability and the environment in general. When I became a sophomore, I actually taught this class, the EcoRep class, to 30 freshmen about different topics of sustainability, which really allowed me to explore my abilities as a teacher and finding ways to efficiently teach others material. The summer of my sophomore year, I actually worked with the recycling program at the University of Rochester and really looked at single stream recycling versus dual stream recycling to see which was more efficient and which we should use in our dorm buildings on campus. In order to gather opinions on this topic, I actually had a blog as well as used Google Forms and different label types to assess how people saw recycling on campus and what they thought was the best method about how to outreach to others. Starting my junior year at the University of Rochester as a chemical engineering student, I really started to get involved into hands-on labs and working with different equipment that I soon was able to use in collecting data and writing lab reports. Three types of equipment that I actually used in these labs included the gas chromatograph, the extruder, and the CSTR, all of which we had to learn how to use as well as collect data through different experiments. For my senior year, we're actually currently working on a design for a project for one of our professors in order to seal off a chamber and take thin film measurements using a probe on a stand. And this is done via using LabVIEW technology. Along with learning the technical aspects of each piece of equipment, we also worked in teams on these experiments. And so learning how to use teamwork efficiently and effectively was definitely a big aspect of these labs. As I briefly mentioned before, we used LabVIEW technology, which basically is a program that you can use for systems in keeping certain things. If you want to use to keep certain things constant, like temperature or pressure, and learn how to control them, this is a great tool to use. Through my studies at the University of Rochester, I've also learned to use different technologies such as Microsoft Office applications, Python, Jing, Google Apps, all of which have been used on homeworks and assignments, which I've added to my skill set. This past summer, I actually interned for Nelco at the Cogen plant, steam plant on campus. And through this opportunity, I was able to see the ins and outs of a Nelco account and understand how Nelco works with its customers to improve efficiency. Through this summer internship, I was able to acquire skills of water testing, titration, and also take a look at how Nelco treats safety as a top priority in its company, as well as learn how to take chemical inventory and utilize Envision and Nelco Pro, which were fascinating tools to me in being able to actually construct digital drawings of systems and also create MDEs for these systems for customers to add data to. As I said in the beginning, my name is Jacob Post, and I'm extremely excited to have the opportunity to potentially work with Nelco Water moving forward and bring the vast skill set that I've highlighted throughout this presentation to Nelco Water and continue learning different skills and how to deal with customers effectively.